Hi everybody. So I'm here in Wisconsin and it's really kind of rainy and cold and I'm here at my mother's house and I have another load from liquidation.com and I amongst all this chaos about the corona COVID-19, it's very sad. I don't know a lot about it. I've kind of been staying here, kind of quarantined, but not really staying inside too much because we're human. We got to get out and get light and stuff like that. So, my condolences to that have lost loved ones on this over this tragic time. It's a bad time for everyone, so we have to make the most of it and we have to be positive and take care of ourselves and take care of everyone around us. And I am very happy for the people that have someone to take care of them and help them out. It's a tough time, and I hope that the government supports the people as much as we deserve, because we deserve to be protected. And even if they're saying, that they want to, you know, when you listen to the media and they talk about all kinds of different things that we really have no proof of and things that we cannot verify, you have to look at history. You really need to do some research and find out what the past has, what has brought us here and what has happened in the past. And what I mean is when you want to search for that, you want to look up keywords such as disasters, flu epidemics and pandemics, because there's a history of that and they don't talk about that. And well, now they're talking about the Spanish flu. They never talked about that before. The Spanish flu is something that was very serious and it killed a lot of people and it was very bad. And the history of quarantines, you want to look at that too, because a lot of times they would imprison a whole family just to quarantine one of the family members. Or if they would put a family member under 5150 or crazy, they would take the whole family and put them in the mental institution along with that family member. That's what they used to do back in the olden days. I don't know what year, I'm not trying to be an expert in it, but I'm just trying to inform you guys of what the history of the United States, what has happened in the past that they'd never mention, unless it's forced, or unless, it's a repeat of history. But you have to look back. You have to look up Donald Trump. You have to look up the history on his behavior towards the people before he was president, before he was running for the election. You have to look up interviews. My recommendation is you look up one interview on Phil Donahue and Trump in 1987. Watch that. Watch every interview you can with Mr. Trump. Watch the Late Show, the Night Show with gosh, I can't, Carson. He says some things. I mean, this is way before Trump was in office, but you can find out so much on the internet. You need to really check out YouTube and search those keywords. Look up the conspiracy theories. Even if you don't believe them, just look them up and listen and, take that information, use it to help yourself understand things, and then whatever information doesn't make sense, just toss it out. But you will come up with a whole story on really what could be the motives of the United States government, the reason why things are happening the way they are, timing. You want to look at that, in the history of China and the United States' relationship, because China helped us out big time. We owe China a lot of money. And the thing is, you break it down to your level to where, like, let's say if someone owes you money, and they're the kind of person that just don't pay you back, or tries to do manipulative moves, and tries to get out of paying you, and you know sometimes they become your enemy. Sometimes they die and then you never get paid back. I mean, the point of what I'm saying is there are motives behind some things that people do. Let's say um, if you're if you know someone who's like a big time drug dealer, they're probably gonna be busted eventually, or they might die. Maybe someone who's like a gangbanger or something, and they're living a life of danger. Well, let's say they're an artist as well. They paint, they make beautiful creations. There's people out there that will buy those pieces of art with intentions of it going up in value, because that person's most likely going to eventually get killed or die or something. So there's people out there that, have agendas, and Trump has an agenda. The government has an agenda. We are very weak, and we need to stick together as a whole. We're weak, and we're weak in when we're not together. We all need to stick together. There's power in groups and strength in numbers. So I'm not trying to sway your opinion or your thoughts on what I think, because you probably will disagree, because I have my my suspicions. But if you look at the history of the United States and the relationship between the United States and other countries, you're going to find that we are not very nice as a nation. Not individually. Individually, we're good people. There's good and bad. But when it comes to the power of the government, you really have to question everything. You have to question everything, because, I've been pretty opinionated on a lot of my videos, and I am not able to get monetized because my topics, my channel content is not what YouTube thinks is very safe for the viewers, because I have opinions. And I'm trying to be less opinionated, and I'm trying not to cuss and curse, because, I do have a little bit of bad words. I say bad words sometimes. So I'm trying to be less, not because I want to get monetized so bad. Maybe YouTube just chooses not to monetize people because they don't want to really share any financial gain. But I don't really care. I make my money my way. I work more than one job, and I do many things for people. I'm very helpful and generous, and I have people that will tell you that, and it makes me happy to help people and give things and be generous. So I know who I am, and YouTube is not going to be the judge that makes me feel good about myself. And you guys can be kind of cruel sometimes, but I haven't had anyone that has been cruel to me on YouTube. No viewers. I have got wonderful viewers. You guys are great. You're real. You say what's real, and that's my whole goal, is to be real on YouTube. I don't want to be fake. I don't want to be like, hi, and use filters. Some days I'm ugly and some days I'm pretty. Some days I'm fat and some days I'm skinny. But, you know, it's all up to you guys to decide what you want to watch. If you guys don't want to watch, turn the channel. And that's where YouTube is so that's where YouTube started out. I mean, the real people, you know, if we were movie stars, you know, we'd be on, you know, cable and stuff. But then you get into a whole different politics situation, and, you know, not everyone can be movie stars. I'm not trying to be a movie star. I'm just trying to spread the word on information that I can back up. And I'm not trying to be opinionated. I have my opinions, but I'm trying to give you content that helps you understand where at least I think, or where I'm coming from. If you do your research, that is a really important part of this whole political environment that we live in. It's become more and more political, more and more policed, more and more controlled. It's not any longer United States is a free country. They used to say it was just so free. What do you guys think? It's really not that free, you know. We are kind of have a lot of control issues being put on us, and I don't want to like babble on, but I'm here in Wisconsin, and I don't have the ability to see if you type in a chat or a question or anything like that. I think I might be able to find out how I can chat to you guys. But, you know, this will be up on YouTube, and you have the ability to watch it if you want. And I invite you to watch it, and I invite you to ask questions, and I invite you to give me your feedback, because I love hearing what you guys think, because you guys are teachers, mentors, and you're students. We're all students. So my intent is to bring you my best knowledge on the government and not give you opinions, because I'm not trying to cause chaos, but I'm just trying to help. Hey, I do see the chat. Hey, how you doing? I have another unboxing to do. I'm at my mom's in Wisconsin, and her husband, who is my stepfather, just passed away. And I've been trying to help her clean up all the, I mean, he was a hoarder, big time hoarder. So she's got just tons of everything. And it's hard on her, so I don't want to have her have to go through it, but I mean, I can just show you a view of his garage, like, I mean, hoarder, you know, like, hoarder. This is just some of it. I mean, hoard. This is just the garage. But he has a lot of collections and things like that, and I just taught my mom how to sell on eBay. She doesn't really know, she's not really catching on, but she had her first sale yesterday, and it was so awesome, because, you know, she didn't believe it. She's just like, yeah, whatever. And her husband was sick for a long time, and she took care of him. And he passed away on Thanksgiving. And now she's really kind of stuck with a large mortgage. The family's coming at her every which way. She has given them everything that was in the will. She doesn't get anything. She's got a house, but she's got a $100,000 mortgage now, you know. And I want them to understand that. So what I'm doing is helping her out. They're not helping in any way. They're not mourning in any way. They tended to just get money from him all the time, you know. So I wasn't here to like see it, but I've heard it from her. And he did the best he could. He made a promise to take care of the grandkids, and he did that. So now he's passed away, and I want to have my mother live the rest of her life happy and not, you know, stressed out. And so anyway, the house is just, me and my aunt have been going through it for a few days and trying to get, you know, everything separated, the giveaways, the junk, the keepers, the sellers, you know. And it's really difficult because there was a lot of stuff. I mean, hoarding big time. Like, to the point of like saving old spark plugs, old burnt out light bulbs, but then having like a million light bulbs, different kinds, but then like saving all of them. I mean, just hoarding. Tools that don't work, many tools that don't work. The thing is they would go to estate sales every week. And that's how they would spend money. Every week they'd go to estate sales and I only spent 50 cents for that, so I bought it. You know, which made them happy, made him happy, made her happy. Now she has a big, I would say some of it could be inventory, you know, to sell on eBay. So I'm helping her get her eBay going. She got a sale. She's happy now. It was a $25 sale. So now hopefully she gets the hang of it more. She's in the kitchen right now. See, that's my mom right there. You see her? Look at her. She ding, ding, ding. She's looking she's cooking. Oh, she shut the door. She didn't know I was looking at her, but she shut the door to get in the closet there. That's my mom. And she's just doing her little kitchen duties, you know. Cute as a button. And we're in Wisconsin, La Crosse, Wisconsin. It's a small town. Close to where I grew up. And what I did is I got a bunch of junk here because I got another one of those on liquidation.com auctions. They're freaking, it's hard to resist. They're irresistible because you get a lot of stuff for like really cheap. So anyway, it was delivered in La Crosse yesterday. I went and I picked it up from La Crosse because they wanted to wait till Monday to deliver it here. So I got like all of my junk from there, but it's all Amazon returns. So it's pretty neat. So there's a box, I mean, there's like a load here of boxes, you see. There's like quite a few boxes. And there's my van. That's my van that I have here in Wisconsin. I fixed the brakes yesterday, and I should have taken a video of that because that was really fucking entertaining. Because the brake line kept leaking. I mean, before I started fixing it, there was no brake fluid in the reservoir at all. I mean, it was gone. And late last night, my mom helped me by, you know, there was a flare in this garage here. I found a flare tool. Couldn't believe it. Found a freaking flare tool. Where's that at? And I didn't end up using it. I got a fitting from O'Reilly's. O'Reilly's gave me the wrong fitting a couple times. And I went back. You know, it sucks when O'Reilly's employees don't know shit. And I'm not going to cuss too much because I don't want to be, you know, causing any chaos with my viewers. Because YouTube wants me to be safe for everybody. I'm going to plug my phone in because it is about to die. And I plan on being here for quite a while, guys. So I'm trying to figure out how I can actually plug this phone in real quick so I can get this going. So just so you guys know, I'm going to be on here I'll be on here for quite a while today. I'm not going to cut it off as short as I did before. I'm looking for a charge for an outlet here in this garage. And it's just, this is a hoarder's garage. A hoarder's garage. You see that? Hoarder. Garages always look like crazy, but you know what? The house looks just as full. And this is, I'm live on YouTube, Mom. You want to see? Cool. Look at Mom. Hi. Hi. Oh my God. Live on YouTube. So I'm here at my mom's and I'm doing a video. It's a Let's Talk video while I unbox. And I'm looking for an outlet, Mom. Is there an outlet that can be reached from here? From here? Oh. My mom is the best. She's just so smart. I love her so much. You guys, that's how I got to be so smart and so sexy. My mom and my dad. But you know what? My mom is a genius. She's a genius. And can I get this in here or no?
Here.
She's a genius, I promise.
Okay, now. See, you don't have,
Does it go in all the way or?
it will if you
There you go.
put some muscle in it.
Okay. Got it.
Okay?
So now we're back on, and we got some power
So
going.
it's charging, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's charging.
All
Thank
right.
you so much. I love you.
I love you
You
too.
should go back inside before you get a cold.
I
You're gonna
am.
catch a cold, Mom. If you need anything, let me know.
I will.
And
I will.
you got any beer?
Yeah.
I'll have a beer.
Got beer?
So that's my mom. She's awesome. So anyway, should we start unboxing, guys? Or should I clean up while I unbox? I would like to find a way to mount my phone so that I can, you guys can see me moving around more, because I hate having to hold my phone while I'm, while I am taping. My lips look a little bit chapped, Wisconsin's kind of cold. It's been raining. I hate that when it rains all the time. I'm coming from California where it supposedly never rains, but it's been raining a lot there too. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this.
I thought I had some.
Oh,
I must have drank it all
is it gone?
last night.
Okay.
You want to drink this?
No, I drink it for the taste and the,
You want some wine?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I got coffee.
I
got
thought I
coffee.
had some left. but-
That's fine. If maybe I'll go get some, or
Yeah.
or you could, but I
Or
don't.
I will.
I don't really want you to go out unless you're gonna come right back.
Well, I'm just going to, if I go, I'll go on a work trip.
Okay. Can you get me?
Huh?
1 second. Can you get me some
Condoms? Yeah.
Magnum? 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 Wasn't that funny? Because I want to do a segment on safe sex. So I want her to get some condoms so I can do a segment on safe sex and spread the word on that. Because that's an important issue, because I've noticed that there's a lot of people that are unfaithful out here, and they have a lot of... I noticed that they don't use condoms, and people get pregnant here a lot, and I don't think there's enough awareness on protected sex. So, my title of this video is, let's talk while I unbox. And I'm not trying to, be misleading on that. So it's really, I'm supposed to be unboxing right now. I planned on unboxing, but I kind of need to clean up a little bit here before I unbox. I'm trying to get the manifest data checked off so that I can actually, if I need to file a dispute, I can file a dispute, because they do not allow disputes very easily. They don't honor them. And liquidation.com has a history and a reputation of being really, really difficult to file a dispute with, So I might need to, I might need to just kind of pause sometimes, but I mean, if I could find a way to mount my phone, you guys could actually see me moving around and doing what I need to do, and then I wouldn't have to I wouldn't have to go offline at all. So I'm trying to think. I mean, I don't have a selfie stick or anything like that. I mean, I don't have a mount. I could put my phone somewhere I don't know. I could figure something out so that you guys could actually see me. Maybe what I'll do is I'll sign off right now, and then I'll jump back on after I grab this this tool that I need to open these boxes. So I will be right back, okay? And then I'll be back. I'll be on for a long time, and I'll have my phone set up to where you can see me walking around and see every part of what I'm doing. Okay?